Hello and welcome to Dr. Vinay Mohan's classes. As we discussed earlier in the previous session that there is a time schedule for the UPSC Civil Service Preliminary Examination this year, which is to be held on 25th May this year. And one of the most important concept or topic or subject you may call is environment and ecology. You all know that it has got immense amount of weightage since the forest services and the civil services have been merged in terms of your preliminary examination. Since then, we have observed an enormous amount of increase in weightage in terms of number of questions being asked concerned with this subject. Please remember that this subject is low volume, high value subject. That means the quantity of the syllabus, the strategy, the time you need to invest to prepare for this would be significantly lesser, but the number of questions and number of marks you might get and the advantage is going to be much greater, relatively speaking. So that is what we are looking at concerned with this, the environment and ecology. So one of the most important or crucial aspect here. So let's have a look at its weightage. Why should anyone pick this subject first to score higher in the forthcoming preliminary examination? As you can see this here, that every year on an average 10 to 15 questions, barring the year 2014 in which we had approximately 29 questions only from environmental studies in the preliminary examination, civil service exam preliminary stage. But when you look at 2021 or 22 or 23 or 24, we have been observing around 14 questions from this area alone. If you combine science and technology and environment together, they would be 1/4 of all questions, that is around 25 plus questions. And most of these questions revolve around contemporary issues or developments. Please observe this. Yes. So every year you have around 10 to 15 questions coming from this area alone consistently, directly from environment and ecology. This is the first point you have to observe here. Next is, it is not a singular subject. Please understand this. It is interdisciplinary in nature. For example, you have the links with geography, science and technology, and contemporary developments or current affairs. So this can be of great help even to other subjects, and other subjects also will have their role in understanding this subject. Next would be about, this is often influenced by international conventions and national initiatives. So environmental issues are globally most talked about topics. So whenever you talk about any kind of disaster, human induced disaster or anthropological disaster, or whenever you talk about the vehicular pollution or melting of glaciers or rise in mean sea levels or global warming, or you can say deforestation and its adverse consequences, and many people and many governments talk about the climate change, and which is the core concept of environmental studies. So internationally, many agencies are involved in mitigating the adverse impacts of climate change, including many initiatives taken up by the government of India within our country also. So we have a lot of aspects which are connected with this environmental studies and ecology. That is why you should give utmost importance or significance to this subject in your preliminary examination preparation.